There is one guy I fucking hate though, and that's Jared Leto. That guy's a fucking asshole, and he's dangerous.
You know, that's actually not the first thing that I've heard about Jared Leto.
He tells people to do dangerous things when he's on stage, like everybody push forward. Well, a bunch of people got smashed and hurt their wrists and ankles. And
ooh.
He makes his fans buy merch just to meet him, and then he doesn't actually meet him. He just, you know, stands there, scribbles some shit on whatever they bought, shuffles it down to the next band member.
That's really too bad, man, because like I am a big fan of his work. Like as a musician and as an actor, I feel like he's super talented, but like it really does suck when you hear something like that about like a celebrity that you really respect, like you really respect their work, and actually like they're kind of just a prick. Like, that sucks, dude. I mean, I hope that that's not the case, but this is the second or third time I've heard something like this, so I feel like he's probably not the best dude.
I went to high school with Kendall and Kylie Jenner, and about 30 minutes before a Friday night football game, I was standing in the bleachers saving a seat for a friend, and Kendall was trying to walk down the bleacher row, where I was standing and waiting. And instead of going around me or saying excuse me, she just stood next to me and glared at me. And then I turned to her and waited for her to say something, and she never did.
Like, say something, bro. You want me to move? Like, that's fine, but just say it.
So I moved out of the way and said, "You're excused." And then she looked at me up and down, scoffed, and then walked away.
Wow, that sounds like something straight out of like a movie or like a sitcom or something like that. Like the evil, mean, popular girl just like scoffs, looks you up and down, and then walks away. Jeez, man. That's honestly though, like I think she handled that perfectly. Like, you're excused. That's hilarious. Because if somebody was just like standing there like looking at me, like that's the most awkward thing ever, dude. I'd be like, what do you want? You know, like yes? Can I help you?
New song. This Give me a break. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. You're gonna give me 1 minute? Look at that sign right there. 1 minute. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've been around since 1988. And you're gonna give me 1 minute? You gotta be kidding me. You kidding me.
Wow, you know what? That truly does look like right there, and I think the best way to describe this, guys, is an American idiot. but seriously though, I mean, actually no, that's all I have to say. That's all I got.
Celebrities who are allegedly rude to their fans, part 1. First,
No, not Avril.
people allege that Avril Lavigne did not want to get anywhere near her fans after a slew of awkwardly distanced photos went viral. It looked like she wanted nothing to do with her fans, and Brazilian fans came out and said they paid $400 to take these awkward family photos. Avril did come out and say that she does love her fans and does get close to them, but just not in certain countries, mainly based on security breaches.
Oh. Okay, you know what? That, like, please, no, please, no.
No, God, please, no!
Because honestly, as a kid growing up, I must have been like 8 or 9 or something. Like, Avril Lavigne was like so important to me, man. Like, that was like my first probably ever celebrity crush. And just like that one album, I think it was 2002 that it came out. Like, every song is a banger, man. I don't want you to be bad, Avril. I already had Jared Leto be bad, not you two, please.
To meet her. And she comes out and she was a little cold to everyone, but when she got to me, I was giddy and I said, "Can I take a picture with you? I always got told that I look like you." And she was like, "No, I'm not taking a picture with you. You can take a picture of me." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So I grabbed my phone and I like fumbled with it for a second and she goes, "Take it. Take it, take it, take it." I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I did take it. But looking back, I wish I was like, forget it.
Okay, hold up though. Connor, do you know who Brooke Shields is? Yeah, Connor doesn't know. I'll be honest, I actually don't know, guys. I do not know who Brooke Shields is, but like, that is just like full ridiculous. Like the whole like, take it thing. Like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the most stressful thing I'm doing in my entire life right now. Like, why does this need to be a problem? Like, do you not have like straight up 10 seconds just to allow me to pull my phone out and take a picture of you? Because I'm not allowed to take one with you? That's just too much, guys, too much.
So I'm gonna have to give Taylor a 2 out of 10,
10.
and I know this is gonna get me some hate, but it's just because when I met her, I was so excited to meet her, and I really wanted to get a picture with her and talk with her, but she was too busy, and she told me to wait in a specific spot, and she'd come back to meet me. And she never did, and I waited there all night.
Okay, you know what? That's not as abhorrent as Riri's one, to be honest. Like, yes, that's rude, like to say like, hey, like wait here, like I'll be back, and then like not come back. But at the same point, I imagine that Taylor Swift is like busy as all holy hell, and like having to deal with all of that, and like so many people are probably like, hey Taylor, like come meet me, like, and she's like, okay, like I'll meet you, but like just wait here, I have to go deal with this first. So maybe she just forgot. I don't know, like that's still rude, but I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt here.
John Lennon. So I have a few things. Number one, he took a little Tinkle Winkle in Miss Jane Mansfield's drink, watched her drink it, and later on he told her about it, calling it the Beatles special. You're an assaulter.
Okay, well, if that's actually true, like that's insane. I have no idea about that, but like how, like is that true, guys? Like do you know about that? Comment down below if that is the case. I'm actually straight up gonna look this up like right after I get out of here, but like that is definitely messed up if that's the case. I don't know how you would know about that specifically unless that was public news, and if it was public news, then kind of surprised that I haven't heard about it yet, but yeah, let me know, folks. That's weird. That is messed up if that is true.
I asked for the name, and he says, Jesse. All right, Jesse, it'll be this much, and it'll be up in a few minutes. He says thank you, and puts a $10 tip in my jar. $10, that's awesome. Even for celebrity, I don't care, it's still an awesome tip. Sandra Bullock, America's sweetheart, looks at him and says, are you kidding me? And takes the tip out of the jar. Does not replace it with anything, does not do anything else, just removed the tip. That's what she said. I know, shocking. And I've heard that she's this sweet woman, but she's got you all fooled. I like the that's what she said joke. That was very well timed, man. That was very good. If that's the case, like Sandra Bullock, that is the most ridiculous thing ever. Who are you to say what our guy does with his money, what Jesse does with his money? Like, who are you to do that? You are nobody. You are Sandra Bullock. You are an excellent actress who is acting in so many great movies that I loved, but like, no, man, like he put $10 in there. That was his business for this guy. Don't take the freaking money out. Like, I think that you guys probably have enough money to go around. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I just want to thank you all for waiting. My lateness tonight is due. I don't like to be late, by the way. All right? And all who keep complaining about it can shut the up.
Okay, well, that's kind of counterproductive, don't we think? She's like about to apologize for it, and then she's like, no. Actually, if you complain about it, you can get the hell out of here because like, I don't care. Were you just about to apologize for it?
So while on set, we were on a break. So I was going down a corridor and to the ladies' room. And on my way there, do my thing, I'm walking back. And as I'm walking back, Jeremy Piven was coming down that same corridor opposite direction. He was on his phone, and for whatever reason, he looked up and he saw me, and I was just decked out in whatever, you know, gear I had to wear. And he looked at me and he said, hey, you wanna f***? And I said, no. And he said, whatever, f*** off.
Wow, okay, once again, guys, this is my celebrity ignorance. I do not know who Jeremy Piven is, but wow, like, not the way to shoot the shot, dude. Like, maybe you're a celebrity, like maybe, I don't know how often that works if you're a celebrity, but not the way to be shooting that shot, man. That is definitely very questionable. Also, total sidebar here, guys. Her glasses, those are killer. I could never pull them off. I'm happy that somebody can, but yeah, like good on her, man. Those are cool.
This person is Anthony Mackie. My husband knows him from 8 Mile. We did some research and saw that he was in some superhero movies. As I'm leaving, I approach him and I'm like, hey, do you mind if I get a picture? He doesn't even look at me. He just looks at his friend and goes, kind of like, ugh, I knew this was gonna happen type of thing. So he makes his face at his friend for an uncomfortable amount of time, so I know he's heard me, but he hasn't acknowledged me yet. And he finally looks at me and he goes, I'm off. And I was like, oh, okay, is that a no? And he goes, it's absolutely a no, and then laughs at me and then turns his head back to his friend and acts like I don't exist again.
Yeah, I mean, ridiculous. I've seen this one before too, guys, and you know, I don't know what this is about, and I don't want to generalize with celebrities, but like there's so many stories about how these people like get approached by fans who are just trying to show like their love, their appreciation. They're like, hey, could I get a picture with you? Or like, hey, could I just ask you a question? And they just refuse to like acknowledge them. And I don't understand, like, what do you think? Like, are we so low to you that even just acknowledging us is like gonna demean you or degrade you? Like, that is just actually insulting, and like this story just goes to prove it, man. Like, not cool. Like, she wants to take a picture because you're dope. Now you are no longer dope because you were rude as all holy hell.
I'm cool.
We end up meeting up. He was downtown in Cleveland. I was underage at the time, so I was super scared. Not underage, just not 21. So we ended up linking, as you can tell. You see he texted me LMAO down there because I accidentally called him sis, and he ended up cussing me out, calling me a dumb, a weird. I said I had to go to the bathroom, and then I started crying, and I left, and we never saw each other again. Have fun, Megan Fox.
Yo, okay, so I've seen that one as well, and she's talking about Machine Gun Kelly, who once again in the last video, I said that I think he changed his name, and I still don't know what he's changed his name to. So once again, comment down below if you guys know. But I mean, like, all those comments, like, definitely not very cool, man. Like, that is
not cool at all.
Yeah, questionable behavior, fraudulent behavior right there, man. I mean, you gotta look in the mirror and like really ask yourself, like, why do I have this much hate going on right now? Why am I generating this on this person, you know? Come on, be better.
So I saw Ellen DeGeneres at an In-N-Out outside of LA, and my mom's a huge fan, so I wanted to get an autograph for her. But all I had for her to sign was an empty In-N-Out bag. And this is what she said to me. "Get away from me. You're invading my personal space. This is not a charity." And then she slammed the car door. Like, chill, Ellen. I just wanted an autograph for my mom, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's, yeah. Another one of those ones where it's like, do we need to go to this place? Do we have to bring it here? Why are you so much like better than everyone else? And I always try to put myself in the shoes of a celebrity who's constantly getting like bombarded by this. You got to imagine, right? Like, it's constantly like they're always getting asked. And I do think like there's got to be a time and a place where you're just like, hey man, like, I just need my personal space. Like, I'm so sorry. I know, like, I appreciate you coming and talking to me, but like, why can't it be that? You know, like, why does it need to be like, get away from me, or like, I'm not talking to you? Like, why can't it straight up be like, hey, like, I'm so sorry, like, I'm actually beat right now, I just need a minute, like, I appreciate this, but I'm very sorry, another time. I don't know, I feel like that would just be a lot more reasonable.
The one and only Cheetah Girls. So at the event, it was only 3 of them. It was Sabrina, Keely, and Adrian, and at the time, a lot of people were confused on if the Cheetah Girls were a real group or what was going on with DLW, because Keely and Adrian were also from DLW. Me being 14, I guess I didn't word the question right, and when I got to the table, I had said, so are the Cheetah Girls a real group, or what's going on with DLW? Keely goes like this. No, we're a fake group pretending to be on stage. And now I understand why Raven doesn't like Keely.
Yeah, that's definitely a little bit rude for sure. I mean, I feel like that question probably gets asked so many times though. Like, I do kind of feel for celebrities in the sense where it's like, probably the question that you asked right there has been asked infinite amounts of times, so they're like, oh my gosh, yes we are. But at the same point, like, you're a celebrity, this is kind of part of the gig, and also you should be kind of happy that like a 14-year-old has taken the time out of her day to come and see you guys. So yeah, I mean, like, chill it out, don't be rude.
And Selena Gomez is performing. My mom and my sister leave to go to the bathroom, and I'm standing and dancing, listening to Selena Gomez perform. So all of a sudden I notice somebody picks up my coat, flings it, and tries to sit in my seat. And I'm like, that's my mom's seat, that's my jacket, what are you doing? I look at the person flinging my jacket, Jake T. Austin. This man, Jake T. Austin, thought that it was his turn to sit in my seat that I paid for at this concert. I was like, you're siblings with her on TV, but you can't get a ticket to her show.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like, that's just a massive no-go for me. Like, sorry, dude, this is my spot. You are gone.
You're in my spot.
He says anything like, no, bro, I will get security. Like, I am ready to make this a freaking problem. I don't want to, but like, dude, like, you got money. You know, it's like, you know the performer right now. Like, come on. Do you need to have this spot? Probably not. You're just like doing your celebrity thing and like causing a problem. Honestly, that just infuriates me. Like, it's a good thing that that didn't happen to me because I feel like I couldn't reserve myself, guys. Like I'd have to let something out.
Rating the celebrities I've met, part 3. So starting off with Riri, unfortunately I'm gonna have to give her a 2 out of 10, which pains me to say because I love her so much. But I worked an event that she was at and she left the audience waiting over an hour before she came on stage, and the people that were gonna meet her and take pictures she made wait even longer because she was just drinking backstage.
Oh yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody needs their backstage beverage, but people paid to come see you. People like drove probably hours to come see you. They were telling their friends about this all week that they were gonna come see you, and you're just backstage drinking. Like, I get it, you're a big deal, you're sweet, like everyone loves you, but at the same point, like, show up on time. That's just something in general life though. Like for me, time management, it irks me like so much when people cannot deal with their time properly, or it's like they don't value anyone else's time other than themselves. So honestly, like, solid rating, 2 out of 10 there if she actually did that.
Put your mother in the straight jacket, you white boy. Come here and tell me that if I you and your white boy, you can't touch me, you're not man enough. You can't last 2 minutes in my world. Look at you scared now. Scared like a little white. Scared of the real man. I'll till you love me.
Yeah, and I mean, I would be scared too, guys. There's no way that I have ever remotely going to come close to that man and think that I have a living and fighting chance. Like, I might have thoughts that, like, I don't like you or, like, I don't like what you stand for, but I am holding that in deep because I do not want to take one of these to the face. That would be the end.
Now for the rudest celeb I've ever met, Rick Ross. He came with his posse of almost 10 guys, including himself. They sat outside. They didn't want anyone else to be sat outside. We didn't see anyone else. They demanded only I go to their table, and when I did go to their table, his posse then informed me that Rick Ross would not be speaking to me and that I should direct all my questions to them. And he never looked me in the face, never said hello, not one thing. They didn't even, none of them said hello. It was not like that. And then they didn't tip me on a $600 bill. They had a bunch of quesadillas and margaritas.
That's just like, what?
What?
Like, why? Why do you feel if you are at that level of fame that you can treat somebody like that? That's just so abhorrent and just honestly ridiculous. Like, I'm so famous, I'm not even gonna look at you, I'm not even gonna talk to you. Like, you're that much below me, like you don't even warrant my conversation. No, man, like at that point, honestly, like I understand like this is her job and like she has to do it, but I'd be like, no, sorry, like I'm not gonna serve you then, you know, like screw it. Yeah, like this is just rude.
4 years ago, my favorite basketball player came to my school.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Since I had access to the gym, my friends and I went down to watch, and I was hoping to meet him afterwards. So when they finished up, I went to go ask for a picture. And he said, "This mother effing Macaulay Culkin looking wants to get a picture with me? I guess." Did I get the picture? You bet I did.
Okay, you know what? Like that's definitely a questionable thing to say. But at the same point, Home Alone, man, like if you're getting related to anywhere close to that gem of a movie, maybe we've got to spin this as a compliment, you know what I mean? Like, wow, you just reminded him of one of the greatest Christmas movies, one of the greatest movies of all time, man. I mean, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here, trying to find a way to spin this as a compliment, but like if he said that seriously and like actually as like a diss, then yeah, that's pretty toxic. That's pretty rude.
0 out of 10 because Backpack Kid sucks. He literally asked me, "Oh, did you talk to my manager first? Like, who are you?"
Did I talk to his manager? That's the clip. Hey, wow. Okay, well, I don't know what he was referring to prior to this. Like, you know, maybe you needed to talk to his manager. I don't know, but apparently, guys, Backpack Kid is 0 out of 10. So there you have it.
I be flossing.
3 out of 10 because he was so rude. He said your makeup doesn't look nice and I wasn't wearing makeup, so f him. Also, he was about a bunch of people in Nikita dragging his squad, so.
Wow, okay, yeah, this guy feels hurt, you know, like in this video, in this like little video, like I get the sense that he was hurt. Like he felt that embarrassment. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that that happened to you. 3 out of 10 for this guy. Like, that sucks. I apologize. He was pretty rude.
threw me all the way off. Don't throw no hard here while we performing, seriously. You it up for everybody. I was having a perfect show, flawless victory. Don't throw the on stage, please.
I mean, that's a bit extra, guys. Let's be honest, it's a coin. Now, granted, if that was like a shoe or something more than that, then I understand, like, you know, relax. But also, too, like, you didn't need to approach it like that, right? Oh, like, I'm having a flawless show right now. I'm doing perfect. Okay, like, hold that in, man. But, like, just be like, hey, dude, do you think that you couldn't throw things on stage, please? Yo, do you guys remember when somebody threw a phone on the stage on a Drake concert and he picked it up and then took a selfie with it? Like, that's how we respond to something like that. We do not have an episode like this.
You write it down in a journal?
I don't write music. I just record when I get there. Yes.
So you never did any kind of poetry that you did write down to use later?
No, I don't want to do poetry. I'm not into poetry. This interview is with a rapper. So I don't understand. Yo, tell Miss Kia I don't like this interview. This one here over with.
Kia?
Yeah, you cut that off, man. I don't like you. You go ahead. Not feeling you.
Come on, man. Like, you gotta, I mean, every rapper recognize, well, I guess not. You know, I mean, literally, like, Wayne right here is saying, like, it's not. But it's like, rap is poetry, you know, like rap came from poetry. Like, the fact that, like, you're offended by somebody, like, saying, do you like poetry is kind of ridiculous. Like, I have no reason why you take offense to that, man. Like, if that was me, if I was a rapper, I'd be like, heck yeah, I like poetry. Or honestly, like, I'd feel good about that, you know? Because it's like, poetry, I look at that as, like, serious, like, art, you know? And it's like, if you're relating my art to that, like, wow, I feel good about myself.
This isn't my story, it's someone that I know. And like 2012 or 13, Jared Leto was in Nashville performing with 30 Seconds to Mars. And so this friend of mine was on the porch at this bar. She and her boyfriend were there, and I guess like they were kind of drunk, like they were kissing or whatever, and they overhear him, Jared, on the phone with somebody being like, yeah, I'm sick of this country ass tour, like I hate this town, I'm watching these two fat ass rednecks make out right now. So she comes over to him and she's like, excuse me, what did you say? And he just kind of goes like, pfft. So she grabbed him by the ponytail and started wailing on his face. And he called the cops and she got arrested, but then he didn't show up to the court date, so the charges got dropped.
No way. I don't believe that last part, guys. Like, can somebody comment down below if that actually happened? I feel like that 1000% would have been in the news if that last part actually happened. Like, the first part, I could totally buy. But the last part, like, she started beating up Jared Leto. That happened, and then she went, like, you could do so, you can't just beat up Jared Leto because he's being an ass. Like, I get it, he's being an ass, but like, you can't just beat him up. But I don't know if that actually happened, folks. Comment down below if that actually happened. Please look that up.
Around 3:21 on Sunday morning, Justin and his entourage left the Southampton, New York hotspot. In the parking lot, the 19-year-old singer got into a verbal spat with this clubgoer. JB had to be pushed back by a buddy before climbing on top of his ride and making a run at the dude, who allegedly got dumped by Bieber's beefy security guys.
Yo, you know what? Honestly, I gotta shout out Justin Bieber right now, because there was a time there was a solid section where he was kind of like, it looked like he could go seriously off the rails. Like, it was like the young fame was starting to get to his head a little bit, and like incidents like this was like kind of a recurring thing. I still remember that whole thing where he was like, I think it was a DUI. I can't fully remember the entire situation of it, but like now it's like he feels like he's totally calmed it down. Like, he did what he needed to do. Like, he got all that out of his system, and he's like a lot more chill now. So honestly, respect to Justin Bieber for like figuring it out and chilling it out.
That, you know, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time,
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time, we better take a station break.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment, or 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Well, we do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
I'll get a couple segments out of you before.
Well, it's good to be here with you, though.
Well, it's good to see you,
because
too.
You've been talking like this behind my back for a long time.
But now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problem with that.
I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris.
Wow. Okay, I'm not familiar with this celebrity, to be completely honest, but like it sounds like my guy on the right now is like fully, you know, accosting this dude, like provoking him. So I'm definitely not saying like this is, you know, well done with how you're doing this, but if I get asked to an interview and you're literally like calling me the wrong name on purpose just to piss me off, I'm gonna get kind of pissed off at it. I might not throw hands, but I'm gonna be cheesed. You know who that is, Chris?
No, sure.
Yeah, I've never actually heard of who Jim Everett is before, like, not sure.
So it's kind of the other way around, but I had cancer when I was in high school.
Oh.
So I spent a lot of time at the Children's Hospital in Vancouver, and Michael Bublé has been known to come and visit there to sing to kids and whatever because he's just like that nice of a guy. And I was 16 years old, and one day they wanted to do this procedure, and I was being a real teenager about it, and I was like yelling at people and like just being a piece of shit. And then Michael Bublé like popped his head in the door, like said, "Hello, is anybody in here?" And I just turned around and said, "F*** off!" And then he went, "Okay," and then just like shut the door, and I never saw him again.
Okay, you know what? That's good. Okay, I'm so happy that this story didn't end with me like questioning Michael Bublé, because I love Michael Bublé, man. I love his work. I love him as a guy. I love the bubbly commercials. Those are classic. Like, he's just so cool, and I'm really happy that like I don't have to like question him now. My guy being an angsty teenager, maybe I need to question you as an angsty teenager, but like when I was 16, I probably did some messed up stuff too. So I mean, no harm, no foul, dude. And Michael Bublé's a nice guy. I bet he forgives you now.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
It becomes insulting both to me and to the viewer. So enough was enough. I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
Wow, yeah. I mean, Mike Tyson has always kind of been like that, eh? Like, he's just like, he is who he is, and like, he kind of owns the fact that like, he's rude and like belligerent, and he's in your face, and he's a fighter, you know? Like, he is a fighter. Like, that is, honestly, that's the breed of a man who is made to fight. I'm definitely not saying like, that is right. Like, you should not be like, telling the interviewer to like, F off on live television. But I mean, that's who he is. Like, you should know when going into it, if you're gonna interview Mike Tyson, like, be ready, something like this could happen.
Perhaps it was the jet lag. Whatever, it took just one reporter and a simple greeting, "Welcome to Bangkok," for the pop star to lose that Icelandic cool.
Welcome to Bangkok.
The British-born journalist was more stunned than injured as Björk was led away, not, however, having calmed down.
Wow.
Later, her record company said the reporter had been pestering her for 4 days.
Wow, okay, I mean, okay. If you've been pestering you, like really pestering you for 4 days, then I understand being like upset, but obviously it is not a good look to be throwing hands right after you get off of an airplane. Like that says to me, you are jet lagged as hell right now, and you just need to like get some sleep, but still unacceptable.
I'll start with the juiciest one, JC Chazé. He came into the Mexican restaurant I was working in on Sunset Boulevard, and he was begging me to go home with him for a party he was having. He was like, "Oh, I have so many people coming over, just come over." And I kept saying no. And then I basically had to get someone else to go serve him because he was really drunk.
Yeah, no, that's not a whole lot of a class right there.
Day class A.
That's pretty much all I gotta say. At least he tipped well. At least he tipped well. It's better than what Rick Ross did, but still, not classy, bro. Not classy.
Yo, have you seen this picture? I have. What are your thoughts on it?
I want to meet her and understand what happened. That's cool though. Like I feel you 100%. That to me is like absolutely incredible. I don't know if you can see it, but this girl tattooed Drake on her forehead. The guy who tatted it is a though. I will tell you that. I don't with that guy. You to that tat artist, by the way, because you're for real. And you should lose your job. And you should never do tattoos again. I don't you, and if I ever see him, you up. But real though, I really like, I want to talk to this girl and understand it all, you know?
Wow, he really is not about that tattoo artist. No, I'm wondering if it's because he realizes that like putting your name on your forehead is ridiculous, or that kind of just looked like a bad tattoo to me, guys. Like that was not a good tat. If I'm being honest, that was not elite.
You're 5 hours late here. And
man, shut Come on, man.
No, we just saw you on Twitter from the border.
I'm 5 hours late. I'm here. Be happy I'm here and ask some real questions.
Yeah, I was just wondering why you were so late, and I saw you were twittering about me being stopped at the border.
I was late because I went to go get some chicken wings. That's why I was late.
Man, I love Snoop. He's just like so straight up with it. Just like, man, get out of here. I'm here right now, bro. I got to go get me some chicken wings. You know, obviously, I might have been smoked a little something on the way. Got stopped at the border because probably I'm trying to bring some stuff in right now. But dude, let a man go get his chicken wings. You got Snoop Dogg in your building right now. Dude, just be happy that he's there. Oh, we got some more Bieber.
Your own, your look? Who's getting dressed you?
You choose your own looks?
Yeah.
Oh, who gets... Yeah, I dress myself.
Oh, cool.
Come with us. Come with us.
And they are YouTubers.
Vamos aquí. ¿Cómo estás?
Here.
Wow, he just got up and left? I don't know, man. Like, I think that's a reasonable question. Like, do you make your own looks or do you not? Because frankly, for me, if I was as famous as Justin Bieber, I would not be capable of like doing my own stuff. I need to have a full-on stylist. In fact, I'd want a stylist because I know that my style is like very weak compared to some other people out there. So, what? I don't know. Did not think that that was a reason to get up and get out of there, guy.
In terms of the diet, the workout, what is the feline fitness regime?
A lot. It's all the boring stuff that no one ever wants to do. It's just watch what you eat and get yourself to the gym.
Any particular workout?
Are you trying to lose weight?
Well,
what's the deal, man? You look great.
No.
No, seriously. We have to talk about this. What do you want? Are you trying to get cancer?
Oh, okay. And I feel like she was being playful. I genuinely think she's being sarcastic. Like, why are you asking me about my workout regimen for Catwoman? I don't know. Maybe I guess it is kind of a weird topic when people talk about weight and stuff. Like, she's just always been thin though. Like, I don't think she lost weight for that role by any means, you know? Like, she's just been a petite woman this whole time. I feel a little uncomfortable. She was like kind of like being like killing with kindness, like being sarcastic and witty and sweet, but I don't know if she was being a Karen. I don't know.
You know, you're a superstar. My father likes you, my boyfriend likes you, like all of men like you. So how does it how does it feel being this?
I finally got them, all generations.
The sass is real. Like normally, I love Scarlett Johansson. But normally when like someone's like, my father loves you, my boyfriend loves you, like you would have a smile on your face. Be like, oh, that's so sweet, great. She was just like all men, I don't know if you should say like men love you, like females love her too, but I love her. But she didn't even crack a smile on her face. She's like, yes, all generations. Like so unimpressed.
If you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick? Makeup or your phone?
Is this what you think girls have trouble choosing between?
Can you really go anywhere without your cell phone?
Yes.
How long can you go without looking at Twitter?
Many hours.
Hours.
Many hours.
I don't believe it.
Absolutely, I have to do it. But, you know, when I'm at a dinner table, I like to be present and talking.
Good quality.
Eye contact.
Ladies learn. Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Right now we got our.
Have you seen the new?
Boys and girls, we can all learn.
We can all learn. Thank you. That was such a dumb thing. Just can you live without makeup or your phone? Are you kidding? Like that's what you think the concern is? There are bigger things in the world than makeup or your phone. How many years did we live like civilization like through like without makeup or a phone, and yet we're still here. We're okay. We're doing just fine. I think Ariana really like that clapback. I applaud you. Snaps to you.
Yeah, don't shoot.
Bieber.
All right, guys. We got you. Yo.
Can we get a shot when you come out?
Okay.
Okay, can we get a shot?
No problem.
And we go over there and I'll make this all the way over
We'll
there.
totally leave you alone.
You guys gotta communicate because we told you all these people just
We'll all go stand. We'll all go stand down there.
No problem.
Well, if we stand down there, so when you guys.
Oh, I see Hailey and Kendall Jenner in the background. He's talking about his wifey. He is protecting her. Honestly, he's not wrong. I don't know. I don't really see that as being a Karen. Like being swarmed by cameras like that, I could just hear them and it's like overwhelming and stuff. So I don't know what he's arguing about or asking them to stop, but at least give him some friggin' space, you know? I saw a viral video going around right now of him. I guess fans found out where he lived and they waited outside his home, and he was so nice about it, and I think he handled it very nice, but people were like, it was rude. They were like, we slept here overnight. Like, that's a little creepy. And he's like, but this is my home. This is where I come home to every night to relax and get away from everything. Like, you can be anywhere else in public and find me, but not my home. And the girl like was like, oh, sorry, can I still have a hug? And he was like, no. And he's like, you know, have a good night. And people were like, he's so rude. I'm like, I think he handled that like a freaking boss. I don't want strangers camping on my home. I don't care what celebrity status I have. Don't find my home and camp out overnight. Like, I agree with him. Let me know what you think.
Jody, do you think that Kim Kardashian thinks that her baby is more important than Will and Kate's?
What?
Please proceed to gate 23A.
What do you think about that?
Can you just move away from my children, please?
Yeah, I'm not doing your children.
You mind?
Better keep your hands away from me.
Oh, I wasn't going to do anything. I'd just like you to stay away from my children.
Okay, let me just ask you one question. I'll leave you alone, okay?
I'm not interested in your questions. I'd like
I just
to
want to know
stay
about what you think about Kim
Kardashian. You just ran away
Kardashian.
from me in an airport. I'd just like to remind you.
It's your fault, not mine.
I mean, the paparazzi was pretty zazzy too. I don't know, this whole debate on like if paparazzi should be allowed to capture photos and stuff of children, like of celebrities, it is very like such a fine line. I'm curious to know what like you guys think, because I totally get like people are like, when you're a celebrity you ask for that lifestyle, and it's like if I have children, but like at the same time it's like my children isn't old, my child is not old enough to give consent or have their pictures taken. I find it inappropriate for me to be carrying a baby or be with a child and you're sitting there snapping pictures of a child, because it's like no one wants a random man or woman to have content and photos of their children. It's just inappropriate. So I don't know. I don't really agree with it.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I'll eat your ass on the line. Call anybody in here with this is the ultimate, man. Come and say to my face. You ask for that, everybody. You bitch.
Them's his fighting words.
You got man enough to me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now. You scared like a little white.
I feel like I'm being yelled at. I feel like I'm being personally attacked.
You love me.
Oh my god. First of all, I feel horrible for the editor that has to censor every single one of those expletives. Like, if you need me to get you like a Timbit or something to make you feel better, like just let me know, because I feel really bad for that. I mean, I'm not even the one who found the clip, but dang, like those are some serious fighting words. As I said, I feel like I am the one on the receiving end of that. I feel like I'm being attacked. That was a lot. I don't know what happened to get him so mad, but like somebody go apologize to him and get him a juice box. Because like that's some serious language.
Oh, I know this story. He freaks out.
You gotta get out of the way. I'm trying. You gotta get other people when the I'm trying. You're trying? Try harder. Okay.
So we can't actually show the real thing, but Alec Baldwin, he just had a baby. That's why they're saying congratulations. And I guess paparazzi was trying to get pictures of his newborn, and he freaking lost it. And he like beat them up and threw them on the car and smashed their camera, and it was this whole news story. So we obviously can't show that because it'll get flagged, but he's gone all out. He has had a freak out. Like I said, you think I want some weirdo having pictures of my baby? No, it's creepy. But then again, it's like that's their job, for them to get pictures of a newborn baby in Hollywood and get that printed and put out like big bucks. So it's like this whole weird world. I can't imagine being a celebrity. Like that would just be so brutal. Like the paparazzi and stuff. Like, oh, what a nightmare.
Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rap piece of shit like you. Come on. No, because you're a piece of shit. All right, really? We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What did he have against Mayor Ford at City Hall yesterday? like why would you go on to do the interview if you like hate this person so much? You know that you're gonna be interviewed by them. Oh my god, I just want to know the full story here.
You need to get a
I know, John, but the world wants to know, what do you think of
Cough, man.
What about the memorability?
Cough, man.
Mate, John, what do you think about them burning your memorability yesterday?
You know, everything would be alright if you just said hello, maybe.
Hello, maybe.
You're a rude.
Okay.
No,
the first time I've done this.
Okay, clearly He was not in the mood to be interviewed by anybody. That happens, you don't press on, you leave. Because that's what decent people do.
No. You guys need to back up. I can't see the car.
Oh, Tobey Maguire.
You can't see the car. They got out of the way. I can't see. There are cars there, mother.
Oh shoot.
There's stops for you, dude. We're blocking the cars for you. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Spider-Man. I like how the paparazzi's like, we're blocking the cars for you. It's like, no, you're standing illegally in front of cars who are probably pissed off and they're probably just trying to move, but you're standing in front of the car trying to take pictures of Tobey Maguire, but nobody cares and they just want to drive. Wow. And I bet that angry picture really got them some money. That's why it's like, you don't want to give them what they want.
So, you know, Robert, last night, unfortunately, Harris was arrested for suspicion of possession of a controlled substance.
Oh, this is annoying already.
Would like to give to her, maybe? Anything at all?
No, you gotta stop, man. You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, come on, man. Wow. Come on, man. Do it again, Robert. That was fun.
Robert? Who is this? You were so out of control. I love to feel like you were a little bit out of control too, but okay. You're embarrassing yourself. Whatever he just did, I'm not gonna lie, was slightly embarrassing. Like he went to like go and get the camera and he missed and then his hat fell on the ground. I was only embarrassed for him, to be honest. For me.
Unbelievable. How are you, Connor? It's good to see you.
Oh, dang. Why does he get so angry? He really hates his fans. Like, I've done so many lists with him on it on BTS because he gets so angry at fans who like take pictures of him or come up with the camera and he grabs them and smashes them on the floor. It's like, bro, like you do know you are a celebrity because of the fans who watch and support you, right? Like, yeah, great fighter, by all freaking means, incredible fighter, no doubt. But if you didn't have a fan base, you don't have a career because your name doesn't mean anything unless you're celebrity status. That comes from your fans and supporters and things. I don't know. I just feel like he literally was just like, yo man, what's up? Taking a video. You literally could have just said like, hey man, not in the mood. Like anything other than that. He's wild.
Do you ever worry about your moment having passed? You want to wrap up?
Like, just leaves. I mean, in her defense, that was kind of like a trash question. Like, why would you ask somebody that? Like, are you afraid your moment has passed? Are you kidding? She's a celebrity. Her moment is always happening. She's rich. Like, unless she's like super poor and like just falls off the face of the earth, like her moment's not gonna pass. That's a little mean. Like, why would you ask somebody that?
Kanye. I've been doing this more than you.
Oh yes, Kanye.
You ain't got
get it, Kanye.
Come on, chill out.
You ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
Bro, I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't been
question.
doing the education.
You
ain't been doing the education.
Calm down.
You don't have the answers though.
Calm down.
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm
Kanye
asking you,
and it ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph level.
Let me ask you this. I'm asking
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I lost money, but that's not
exactly. And I could lose money on a higher level too.
Man, I mean, when you get Kanye heated, like it's over. Kanye is this type of person that will argue until the cows come home. And it doesn't matter if he is on the losing side, he will keep arguing with you. And obviously we can see that here. I wouldn't necessarily call it like Karen-y because I feel like that's just it's Kanye-y. It's not Karen-y, it's Kanye-y. It's the essence of Kanye West himself. I mean, he said it. You don't have the answers. You haven't been doing the education.
He has a tractor and he smashes up old
How'd
cars
you get so rich?
just to get attention out of him.
Did you ever run up to someone and say, hey, how did you get so rich? And the woman said, by riding on my mom's coattails, and you said, Melissa, this is my show.
I don't think so. And I think we're going to end the interview right now. Don't get so fucking smart.
I apologize for Joan's language right there at the end. You're just trying to be funny with her, and I had no idea that she would do that. We apologize for that this morning, right?
Oh dang. Oh dang. That went down south real quick. I mean, I didn't really find his joke funny either, so I'd probably personally react the same way. But at the same time, it's like, if they're just making jokes, it's probably better to just laugh it off. You're getting paid to be there, you know? You're getting paid to do an interview, just laugh it off. It was a joke, it wasn't that serious.
Listen, I want to take this opportunity also to give you an exclusive and just talk a little about the fact that this will be my last performance as an actor. I'm not doing films anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm working music. I think I've been through that, I've done it. It seems like it's Casey's time now, and I'm just gonna, but I'm like, why are you laughing?
Oh. No, I'm not laughing because I'm getting the sense.
He's getting a little frustrated.
You're kidding.
No, I'm dead serious.
Oh.
Really?
Why?
No, I take you at your word,
Dang.
obviously.
Thanks,
Monsieur,
man.
No, Joaquin's
Dude.
He's mad. He's mad. He's big mad. He's big mad. Nah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this was a bit or something. Like, obviously Joaquin Phoenix is still making movies. Like, he's doing just fine. But like, the guy just like laughing at like, oh, you're not gonna make any movies? And he's like, bro, come on. Like, I don't know if that was like a character or what was going on in the situation, but like, it's not really much of a care anything, but like, he kind of, you know, he did storm out a little bit. He kind of like stomped away like, maybe he went to go get some water or something.
Oh yeah. No, why would you do that?
No,
why would you do that? Here, why would you do that?
How is he so calm?
No, it's okay. No, wait a second. What's so funny about that?
That's scary.
Do you like making less of people?
His reaction is actually so scary.
That's really. Hey, no. Don't run away.
Oh God.
Don't run away.
Oh God.
No, I don't care.
I'm intimidated just watching this. Oh God. People scare me when they're like so angry that they're calm. I don't know how to read the situation if that's happening. I feel like I need to fear for my life, you know? Like if you're just like, if you wanna have a serious conversation with me while you are so incredibly heated and it's just like a calm, like you're breathing normally, I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't feel safe. I'm watching the interview. I'm watching him be very upset and completely calm, and I wanna run away. I don't wanna be here.
Who's this? Is that Charlize?
Stop.
Oh, that is so annoying.
Watch out. Watch kids.
I mean, I was annoyed within the 2 minutes of like, and like all the flashes, and she's literally like, you got the shot. You really did. You got like 900 pictures of the same thing. She's just walking. But they're just doing their job. They're looking for a paycheck. And honestly, if you get angry and they get pictures of that, more money in their pocket. So not good, not good.
Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Oh yeah.
There's no words there to play us out. All right, go. In 5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Oh my God.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live.
Oh God. Okay. Oh.
Do it live.
Okay.
I'll write it and we'll do it live. That's tomorrow, and
God.
that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Oh God. And rage quit. Yeah. Oh my God. I've seen this clip before, and I'm just like, dang. He was so frustrated because of the sentence "to play us out." Like, you don't have to understand, just say it. Say it. You're at the end of the broadcast. That's it. You know, you get to go home now. Just say the words and just get out of there. I mean, you gotta simmer down a little bit, right?
What? It's not even with you.
Oh, God.
What's your problem?
What'd you say?
It's not even with you. I'm not even bothering you. You just got
Who are
here.
you taking pictures of?
Francesca.
Okay, well, I don't think she appreciates that. Stop.
Why are you even worried about it?
Car and being a
Oh.
You just walked up to me. How do you know I won?
Oh my God. I'm guessing this is like a paparazzi kind of encounter. I know paparazzi are just doing their job to like make a living and like, you know, put food on the table, but it is such a trash job. Like, no offense to anybody out there who actually is like a paparazzi person, but like, you get paid to invade people's privacy. You get paid to take pictures of people without their consent. Like, I just feel like that's a little, I don't know. So when celebrities get mad at paparazzi, like, I feel like that is completely okay. Like, I mean, don't like, you know, don't pull a Kanye and like beat him up a little bit, but like, if you approach them and be like, hey, like, I don't like this, can you not? They have every right to do that. Imagine if somebody followed you around with the camera all day. Like, that would be fun.
Who is this? Who is this? Who is this though? Y'all, someone's gotta help me out. I don't know who this is. Why are they calling her lesbian B-face? I can't even say it. It's so disrespectful and so freaking rude. And even the way they're yelling at her and booing and calling her names, like, she's every right to be upset, but like, is there a backstory? Like, did she do something to deserve the hate? I don't understand who this is.
Oh, okay. Knock, knock, who's there?
Listen, let me walk my dogs in peace.
Okay.
This is my house, is right here. You're basically at my front door. I just want to walk my dogs in the morning in peace. And you come here and you're this close.
Can I close this?
I just want to walk my dogs in peace.
Let him walk his dog. Just let him walk his dog, guys. Oh my gosh. Paparazzi kind of suck. But kind of, I mean, they really suck. Just because you're kind of famous doesn't mean that you get to like give up all of your private life too. I mean, imagine going to bed and then you hear like click, 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 and like the people are outside your window trying to get a snapshot of you in your PJs or something. Like, come on, guys.
You look wonderful in that outfit.
I can't even tell who that is.
Who are you wearing?
Okay.
Oh,
she said your mom.
My mama doesn't wear that. But that's awesome.
Oh God.
And it's like a little fur bear. Is it a fur bear? I'm sorry?
Oh my God. These paparazzi ask the dumbest questions. Is that a fur bear? What does that even mean? Yeah. Get it, Iggy. Get it, Iggy. Oh my God. Okay, I've seen like the beginning of this clip before, and basically she just got out of the car, walked through the pathway, and there was fans everywhere, and she had to go do something, and because she didn't stop and like sign autographs and take pictures, everybody started booing her. That is some toxic energy. Don't do that. She has a job to do. She's not there to see you. She's there to do whatever else, you know, scheduled to do.
What do you mean? What do you think?
I have no idea. I can't hear it. I wasn't watching.
No idea? Okay, okay. The Home Alone guy. You think he looks like the Home Alone guy? A little bit?
Like, what? What? Yes, bears have fur. Is it a fur bear? No, it's a bald bear. Yeah, she's wearing a bald bear on her back. I've already told you once, don't be a Karen. Jeez.
You know, she's a beautiful woman. I'm sure a lot of men love her. That's not appropriate to do on the air, but okay. Leave a like on the, whoa. That's freaking rude.